Great. Raise your right hand. You repeat after me. I, Edward Galen Crater,
I, Edward Galen Crater,
swear that I will truly and honestly,
swear that I will truly and honestly,
justly and uprightly,
justly and uprightly,
conduct myself as a member of this learned profession,
conduct myself as a member of this learned profession,
and in accordance with the rules of professional conduct,
and in accordance with the rules of professional conduct,
as an attorney and counselor,
as an attorney and counselor,
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Georgia,
and the Constitution of the State of Georgia.
so help me God.
So help me God.
All right. Let's see. There's a place on this oath for you to sign, a place for me to sign. I'll go ahead and sign it first. We'll get to you shortly. I have a letter here from the Supreme Court of Georgia, Office of Bar Admissions, indicating that you have passed the bar exam and easily exceeded the minimum score.
Thank you. Your Honor.
Congratulations.
Thanks for pointing that out.
And did quite well. Also, I have a letter from the Office of Bar Admissions, which is a certificate of eligibility for admission to the practice of law in Georgia, and it states as follows. This is to certify that Edward Galen Crater has satisfied all requirements of the rules governing admission to the practice of law and is eligible for admission to the practice of law in the state. Signed by Sally Evans Lockwood, who's the Director of Admissions. And has the original seal. I also have an order, and it states as follows. It says, in the Superior Court of Henry County, State of Georgia, in re application Edward Galen Crater. Order. It appeared from a certificate issued by the State Board of Bar Examiners that Edward Galen Crater is entitled to be licensed to practice law in the state upon taking the oath prescribed by law, which we have done, and paying the usual fee to the clerk of the Superior Court, which is $0. It is ordered. You came to the right count.
Zero. I can swing that.
It is ordered that upon this applicant so doing, the said clerk issue a license authorizing such applicant to plead and practice law in all of the courts of this state except the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeals upon compliance with the rules of the State Bar of Georgia. It is further ordered that the certificate of the Board of Bar Examiners be filed with the clerk, and this order and the oath as attorney be entered upon the minutes of this first day of November 2015. This is what you'll have to enter in the minutes. Here's the order. And finally, we have a certificate that's suitable for framing. It says, the State of Georgia, at a Superior Court holding in and for the County of Henry, October term 2013. Know all men by these presents that at the present sitting of this court, Edward Galen Crater made application to plead and practice in the several courts of law and equity in this state, and presented in connection therewith a certificate from the State Board of Examiners of the State of Georgia. Whereupon said Edward Galen Crater is admitted by the court to all the privileges of an attorney, solicitor, and counselor in the several courts of law and equity in the state, except the Supreme Court of Georgia and the Court of Appeals of Georgia. In testimony whereof, the presiding judge has hereto set his hand with the seal of the court annexed to this first day of November 2015. And there's a signature line for me and a signature line for Ms. Harrison, who is our clerk of Superior Court. And Mr. Crater, if you please step forward so that I can have you sign your oath.
Certainly.
And I guess this is is where we say congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much.
You know, it's a long road.
And I really do appreciate you taking the time for me today.
Well, I know we've had a chance to talk,